If you ever want to be free, if you ever want to be successful, and if you ever want to be a good person, there are three main forces of control that you must overcome. Three main forces of control in life that you must overcome. That's what I want to share with you. This video is very important. I need you to share it to somebody else. You see, as I always give you, I'll give you a story, a background story. So this is between David and Saul. So he wanted to kill David. So David had to run for his life. David left and he was still pursuing him. He was still going to places, roaming around with spies, trying to get him to kill. Right? He had his spear in his hand with his officials and began to talk to the people who were with him. He felt that the people had information that can lead him to where David was, but the people were not talking because David had not done anything to them. So he now began to use these three forms of control tactics to get the people to do what he wanted them to do. You have to overcome these three forces if you ever want to be free, successful, and be a good person in life. 1 Samuel 22, verse 7. Listen. He said to them, this is Saul, listen, men of Benjamin, will the son of Jesse give all of you fields and vineyards? Will he make all of you commanders of thousands and commanders of hundreds? Is that why you have all conspired against me? No one tells me when my son makes a covenant with the son of Jesse. None of you is concerned about me or tells me that my son has incited my servants to lie in wait for me as he does today. Basically, do you know what Saul is telling the people? Saul is telling the people that you guys are not giving me information. My son is a very good friend to David. You haven't even told me. What at all can David give you that I haven't already given you? Will David give you fields? In other words, will David give you farmlands like I have given you? The farms that I have given you, can David give you that? I have made you commanders of hundreds and commanders of thousands. In other words, can David give you the position and title that I have given you? So why don't you help me to kill him? Why don't you give me enough information so that I can kill him? And immediately he said that. One guy raised up his hand and said, I know where David is. I was there and I saw David come here and there and there. He came to take food. He came to take this. He came to take that. I know where he is. Go and ask this man. You see, the officials didn't have any problem with David. But in this case, they are all following Saul to kill David, even though David had not done anything to them. Because Saul used these three main forces of control. Number one, he used economic dependence. Saul reminded them that the lands that I have given you, the fields and the vineyard, David cannot give you that. So if there is anybody that you must be loyal to, it is me. Right? So if you don't support me and I take my farm, you see you are going to be hungry. So indirectly, I am the one feeding you. I am the one feeding you. You stand a very low chance of becoming a good person, a free person, and a successful person if you don't overcome financial dependency. If what you eat, what you wear, and where you sleep is always in the hands of somebody, you are at risk of being free, being successful, and being a good person in life. When I tell you always on this platform to read and to learn a skill and to change your life and to become it, I'm not saying this because of the money alone. It's about you being free from the influence of human beings, right? Because if you don't change your financial life, there are so many people you are going to betray, including you. You are going to let so many people down because of what you eat. There are so many things that you are going to do that you didn't originally want to do that, but you have to do it because of what you eat. You will be in a very difficult situation where you want to save somebody in your life. It might be your child, it might be your husband, it may be your mother. You will need money. And you go to somebody and the person will say, I want to sleep with you first. You don't want to sleep with this person, but you may end up doing it because you need it to save your mother. You need it. Don't wait to get to a position where you have to do anything because of what human being is giving to you. Don't get to that position. Build yourself. Start reading. Find a valuable skill and start building it if you really want to be free in life. The second force of control that you must overcome if you want to be successful, if you want to be free in life, if you want to be a good person, is the appetite for titles and status. Paul was telling the people that I've made you guys commanders of hundreds and commanders of thousands. Can David do that for you? The title you are holding, I gave it to you. You are a commander, I gave it to you. And so the people had to give in to start hating David to protect their titles and their status in life. Having strong appetite for titles, positions, and status in life is something you must overcome. We all want higher achievements in life. We want to be at this position. We want to be the CEO of this. We want to be the professor of this. We want to be. That's a very good ambition. right? But if you get to the point where because of the position you are bringing human being down, because of the position, human beings are going to lose their lives, human beings are going to lose their freedom, human beings are going to suffer. I beg you, you have to overcome that. You have to be in a point where titles and position, status does not define you. Learn to be happy with your life without you being the main man. Don't be that. Overcome the appetite for titles and positions if you want to be successful, if you want to be free, if you want to be a good person. Then the third force of control that you must overcome is called tribalism. If you read the first words of Saul, Saul said, listen, men of Benjamin, that all the officials that were with him were from the tribe of Benjamin. Saul himself was from the tribe of Benjamin, but David was from the tribe of Judah. So David was not part of their tribe. So he was telling the people that I am one of you. The David that you want to protect, the David that you are not giving me information to go and kill, that David is not part of us. That David is from a different tribe. So help me to kill him because he's not part of us. If you want to be free in life, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a good person, you have to overcome tribalism. 2026, you are still doing Ewe, Ashantis, Fanti. 2026. 2026, you hate somebody because of their tribe. You are not ready to succeed. Tribalism, politics, religion. Because he's a Muslim, I don't want to do anything with it. Oh, he's SDA, I don't want to do. I don't want to do anything with it. Oh, Pentecost, I don't want to do. Me Anglican. Methodist, I don't want to do it. Blind loyalty because of tribe, because of religious group is a force you must overcome. You have to have an independent mind. You have to have an independent thinking. We are all human beings first before tribe. The fact that you are part of MPP doesn't mean suspend your brain. Suspend your brain. First of all, I don't see why you have to join a political party. When it's time for election, you are supposed to analyze which one has the best policy, then you vote. Don't let anybody hijack your mind. Which one can give us the best policy for this country? Then you vote for them. Don't be stiff. You are not a stone. It's the same for religion. The Good Samaritan story. He was telling us that when you see somebody in need, forget about the tribe, forget about everything and see the person first as a human being and give your help for you to succeed in life, for you to be free, for you to be a good person in life. You have to first overcome financial dependence. You have to secondly overcome the strong appetite for titles and status. Then you have to overcome tribalism. This is what I came to tell you.